Well, I'm very happy today to welcome Bartbara Tiegs to our studio. And she's going to talk a little bit about the upcoming pickleball tournament, which we're all looking forward to, coming May 31. Mm-hmm. But first, maybe you can tell us a little bit how you got into pickleball. She's one of our very best players. She's really fantastic. So she's obviously has had some sort of a racket sport background. So why don't you tell us?
Well, I'm a tennis player, and I was looking for some new challenges, some new adventures, and I decided to try pickleball. I was very surprised at how welcoming the pickleball group was, and I was very pleased to be able to work with Bill Sykes and Victor Simon and learning the game. It's a great game, and anybody that's interested in learning, I recommend that you go to the Monday drop-in for new players, and Bill and Victor will both be there. The equipment will be there, and it's just a great sport and a lot of fun and a very active sport, which was something that I was looking for.
And it's an easy sport. I mean,
anybody can do it.
Yeah.
It's a very, very easy sport. It's not something that you have to do a lot of running, but you do. There's a lot of body movement, even though you're not running. So I feel, for me, I wanted something aerobic, and I feel it's extremely aerobic.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Yeah.
And it's not expensive. I mean, when you first start out, we'll loan you equipment and the club supplies the balls. And eventually you want to get your own racket, but it's not expensive to get into, so it's really accessible.
It's a great sport, and I highly, highly recommend it. I've become very addicted to it, as most of you can tell. I play, anywhere from 4 to 6 days a week, and enjoy it immensely.
So do you play more than tennis now?
Yes, very much
really?
so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not in any tennis groups anymore, but I do sub when I'm asked to do so.
Yeah. Well, I know one thing, a lot of tennis people develop injuries. I mean, the shoulders and knees, because it's really a high-impact sport. I mean,
right. Well, there's much more running in tennis. You have a much bigger area to cover, where pickleball, it's more condensed, and it's just easily manageable for you to get through it. So, it's a great switch if you're looking for something because you're just not able to do the running that you could on tennis.
Yeah. And one thing I noticed that people tend to form groups of people on their own levels. So you can play with people who are at your same level, and you're not, really pushing yourself to do stuff you really.
Although I think pickleball is a sport that you can intermingle with all different levels, and I think that's a real benefit.
Yeah, and the guys who are really good and really can really wham those balls are more often more nice to us people who aren't quite at that level. I can speak to that. Okay, so we're having the second round robin tournament. That's what they're calling.
Right.
And that's coming up. So tell us how that's
well, the tournament is May 31st. It's going to be at the Marina Courts. We have 4 courts reserved for that day. We've already started taking reservations, and the reservations will stop on May 24th. You can go on the website to get an entry form, and that will be mailed to me, and I'm at 13139 Lake Wildwood Drive with your $10 entry fee. The format that we're going to use is a round-robin format. In that, first we determine how many players we're going to have, and once that's determined, using numbers, they create a spreadsheet. And on the spreadsheet, that randomly pairs up the opponents and the partners that will be together. When you arrive, you will be assigned a number, and that will correspond to the spreadsheet that they created. And when it's your turn to play, they will call your number, and they will instruct you to which court you're going to play on.
It sounds complicated, but somebody will be there.
Right, there'll be somebody there that will tell you which court you're playing on, and they'll call your number. You'll be assigned this number in the beginning, and the purpose of the round-robin format is to allow people to play with all different levels. And the goal is just to meet new people and have fun.
Yeah.
Okay, then we go to the scoring. And there'll be a scorekeeper. And after each game, you will report your score to the scorekeeper. And how that works and how they tally up the score is, let's say we have a game that is 11-9. And Team A has 11. They go to the scorekeeper, and they both report the 11, and Team B would both report the 9. At the end of the tournament, all the scores are added up, and the highest number of total points is the one that wins the game.
So you could even lose games, but still come out ahead if your points tally.
Absolutely. You could potentially not win any games, but have all high-scoring games. And in that case, you could potentially still win just because you had all very high scores.
Yeah. But the point is not to be out there competing and winning. I mean, the point is just to play, and this is a great opportunity to play a lot. I mean,
It's a great opportunity to play. It's a great opportunity to meet new people, which is something that I found going from tennis and golf. I also play, and all that. You meet a lot of new people, and it's just a great, friendly atmosphere.
And you don't even need to know how to play. I mean, last year there were lots of people who were.
We had some new players last year. I was surprised. People that came in there that only had at least knew the basics of the game, but had only played a few times. And everybody is welcome. You don't have to be a member of the Pickleball Club to play. The entry forms are on the website, and you can pick them up there and just get your forms in, and we'll set up the game, and it'll be a great time.
Okay, let's play pickleball. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.